name is Liz, welcome to Elizziebooks, and welcome to BookTube News. This week a lot of discussion was sparked from one video, and one of my favorite discussions comes from the hashtag FakeReaderGirls, and so a lot of these videos kind of deal with that, and the topics that were discussed under that, so if you want to go check out that hashtag. My name is Marines. She did a lot of that, a lot of the facilitating. Yes, that's the word. She did a lot of great facilitating for that, so I'm going to link to her Twitter in particular because she said a lot of great things, and I feel like that was an important discussion to have, even if it didn't totally have to do with that video. I feel like we talked more about sexism and how people are viewed on the internet when they wear makeup and are feminine and things like that, because I think that's super important and super great to talk about. And because of that, we were inundated with lots of great videos and lots of great discussion and so many things. Oh my gosh, I keep finding great videos and great things, and one of them popped up on my feed. Well, it popped up on my feed last night, but we're going to talk about it today, and it's Sarah Sunbeam's little satire video about FakeReaderGirls, and it's wonderful. So good. So great. And she does it in a way that's like, let's remove ourselves from this thing and go, this is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous, and I love it so much. Going on into some more discussion videos, Inkbones Books made a video that talked about judging people based on their appearances and about cyberbullying, and so very important topics discussed there. She talks about her experience as a Pakistani Muslim woman in America, and that was just super great and important, and talking about being a woman in the architect field, and just great stuff. Great stuff. Very similarly, Katie Loves Books talked about appearance and BookTube and bullying people and having negative reactions to things and just going, okay, let's talk about that. Because I think that that's important to talk about, because not everyone was nice about their reactions to that video, and not everyone... And I know it's just super easy just to do that and go like, blah, because you're on the internet and you're like, well, I should be able to opinion my feelings and things at you, and what repercussions? Yeah? No. You should always think about the fact that there is a person with feelings on the other side of the camera, the internet, the other side of the comment section. There is a real person there, whether you agree with them or not, or you think that they are this kind of person. I feel like you should always treat somebody with respect and with honesty. Step back for a minute, let yourself cool down. If you feel like you still can't cool down and you just feel, then just keep stepping back and just shut that computer screen, turn off your phone, go read some books, go do something else. Like, it's okay. You don't have to be a part of every conversation. You don't have to opinion on everybody. Those are my feelings. J Book Lover talked about the, basically kind of like, you are a reader if and it's like basically like you're a reader if you read books. That's basically what it boils down to. And there are more videos that are like this, but this was one that I really enjoyed because she didn't just talk about what it takes to be a real reader, but she also talks about the fact that, you know, BEA was a great experience, and it wasn't just boiled down to, well, you just paid a bunch of money to go get books and talk to an author for 2 seconds. Like, it was a great experience, and I think that's why most people go. Like, yeah, you get books, but like, again, you could have had the publisher send them to you and email them, but the whole experience isn't just standing in line. It's standing in line with people that you might not know, and then you meet somebody new, and you find out that, oh, this lady who sat next to me on the bus, she writes picture books to talk to kids about cancer. That literally happened to me. It really did. And to have these different experiences and to meet your friends and stuff like that. And yeah, there are authors who are very authentic, and there are people who are wonderful, and they will ask you how you're doing and things like that. And it might be a 2-second conversation, but still, there's a lot of appreciation of, hey, you stood in line for 2 hours for me. Like, that's a thing that happened. And yeah, that's amazing. And with that, let's talk about Peter Loves Books, because he made an amazing video about the author perspective of that, because I don't think he went to, no, he didn't go to BEA. He said that he didn't go to BEA, but he was like, that's an amazing event, and blah, 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 and industry events are great, and so are book festivals, and da-da-da-da-da, and all those kinds of things, but, like, his perspective of talking about being an author and appreciating readers I feel like is super important. Super great. Go watch that. He labels it a rant, but I feel like it's a very good discussion about that, because I feel like that's an important part of the overall conversation about BookTube. I feel like this week has just been like, let's talk about the BookTube community as a whole, but like, there was one person who just had an opinion, but I feel like it's bigger than that video. So that's why, again, not gonna link to it. It's okay. Next we have a video from Francina Simone, and I really enjoyed this video because she talks about not just like the idea of fake reader girls, but also talking about adding more variety to your reading habits, to your TBR pile, and not just seeking out better stories, but demanding for those better stories from your publishers. And I would say definitely like be asking for, you know, hey, do you have a book that is like this? Or, you know, things like that, because I know for some of the relations that I have with publishers and having emails from publicists being like, here's a little list of books that we have, and it's probably like their most hyped up, the stuff that they're most excited about, but sometimes you can go through their catalog and say, hey, but I want this book, or, you know, look up the authors and things like that and ask for those particular books. And for me, I try to look for stuff that isn't just like top of the heap. Like, some of the stuff is because I am just curious, but some of the stuff is like, I just want to read something new. I just want to read something different. And I like quirky YA, so that's always a priority. But I like to read stuff that isn't just like the average blah blah blah, and that doesn't make me better than anybody else. I feel like if you read the most popular stuff, yeah, cool. If you're curious of what video I'm talking about, I'm going to post a blog post below from Elizabeth Page. She wrote a very, very eloquent and very nice and wonderful blog post about this whole discussion, and, well, just particular one part, but just go read that because she puts it very wonderfully and has screenshots and things like that that are perfect and wonderful and great, and I'm so grateful for her being a part of this community. I got to meet her at BEA and she was wonderful and all that good stuff, and I love this community so much. So if you are just curious about what's going on, go check out what people are uploading right now this week, because I feel like there's a lot of great discussion happening and a lot of great stuff going on, a lot of great stuff being said, and not to say that everybody's perfect, but I am enjoying all the discussion that's being had this week. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and keep reading.